Ideas spread. They can't stop them. An idea whose time has come cannot be stopped by any army or any government.
Doesn't it feel like just yesterday the Bitcoin and crypto market had fallen apart and we could write this whole thing off to a Ponzi scheme? Back in the run-up of 2017, it was all the craze, and just about everyone you knew was investing at crypto at the top and had to take the sharp decline, losing lots of money. Despite all this, why is the crypto market rising? Why is it going up so crazy? We don't see massive adoption. No one you know is really actually using it. In this video, I will tell you the real reason why Bitcoin is winning and will continue to win moving forward. And when I say Bitcoin, I mean the whole crypto market. How are you guys doing? This is Ryan. Welcome back to the channel. This is going to be my most controversial and hopefully thought-provoking video I've ever made, as I uncover the real reasons why the cryptocurrency market is going to change the world as you fundamentally know it. If you enjoy content like this, please make sure to share it with a friend, consider subscribing, and let me know your thoughts down in the comment section below. So to explain simply why Bitcoin and cryptocurrency is going to win, is just because in this current system, the masses of people are simply getting screwed. Let me explain. You have to understand that governments don't like to be honest with their citizens. And I'm going to use examples from the United States because that's where I'm from, but this is not unique to just the United States. This goes for any government. Governments can be much more dishonest with their citizens when they can just print money. When's the last time you got a war tax when we went to go invade Iraq? When's the last time you saw a tax for foreign aid? When's the last time you saw a tax for a new social program that came out? The truth is they do give us tax, but it's a very silent tax, and it's called the inflation tax. That destroys people who do not hold assets. And that's why we have a huge wealth gap that is on exponential growth since 1971. And what happened in 1971? The United States no longer had accountability to have a reserve currency in gold. Richard Nixon took us off the gold standard because other nations saw how dishonest the United States was being with their currency, and the United States dollar is a reserve currency of the world. But during the 1960s, when we were fighting proxy wars with Russia and we were also funding missions to the moon, other countries who held dollars in reserves became wary of this. You had foreign countries that were holding dollars asked to have this redeemed in gold, and Nixon instead called these people speculators because he knew that there was no way we could redeem this money in gold. So for this reason, Nixon took us off the gold standard.
The strength of a nation's currency is based on the strength of that nation's economy. And the American economy is by far the strongest in the world. Accordingly, I have directed the Secretary of the Treasury to take the action necessary to defend the dollar against the speculators. I have directed Secretary Connally to suspend temporarily the convertibility of the dollar into gold or other reserve assets, except in amounts and conditions determined to be in the interest of monetary stability and in the best interest of the United States.
So the sad truth that you have to see here is the government did this because it doesn't want restraint, not because the government cares about you. The government really doesn't care about you. The government is filled with fallible people just like you and me that are self-serving. They're filled with politicians that want to get reelected, and they will sell you whatever hopes and dreams they have to tell you in order to do so, and they are here to serve special interest groups that feed them money. And they're able to do this without any restraint because they have the full manipulating power of the currency. And it's time to take that back. And the way we do this is with cryptocurrency. You see, Bitcoin is controlled by the rules of mathematics, not the rules of politicians. Tell me, who do you trust, politicians or math? The cryptocurrency world is trying their best to make projects that you want to voluntarily use, while the federal government is giving you one currency you are coerced to use. Cryptocurrency represents freedom, innovation, and the ability to decentralize power. On the other hand, paper money has always led to the abuse of power and the destruction of great societies. Even before we had paper money, governments were trying to lie to people. Back in the Roman Empire, they would use gold as currency, but the governments actually would put base metals like copper and zinc into the gold to debase the currency and grow their own government programs. And this is where the term debasing a currency actually comes from that we still use today, because governments have had the power of money and been lying to us for centuries. We start to see this slowly change with the signing of the Magna Carta in 1215. Individuals were actually seen as having sovereign rights. And since this time, we've continued to see a gradual change in decentralizing power from governments and other power figures. You see, in cryptocurrency, those who benefit are the people that actually use and own the currency. And the same thing happens in this fiat system. The people who own the currency there benefit the most. Changing our system to benefit those who actually own and operate within the world is going to empower and raise the wealth of everyone. And if you just look at the world today, the internet is already becoming more powerful than the government. Large tech companies can even censor the President of the United States, who was once thought to be the most powerful man in the world. The internet is becoming its own sovereign world within it, and decentralized platforms will work to rewrite the internet. Because right now, the internet is controlled through central players, through large corporations. All of these platforms can be rewritten in a decentralized manner, and the users of these networks will be the ones who are empowered, not just the shareholders like we see in today's world. What you're observing is evolution right in front of your eyes, and you're seeing a trend play out in decentralizing power. So you have to ask yourself, what side of history do you want to be on? Do you want to be a rebel and an early adopter of cryptocurrency? Or do you want to hold on to the old archaic system? One day we will view fiat money controlled by governments the same way we look at arranged marriage. It'll be a completely different world. Things change, and that is the only constant. People will try to tell you that Bitcoin and cryptocurrency is only for illegal transactions, but ignore all the theft and inflation that governments do to us, and ignore the fact that most illegal transactions are actually done in fiat money. And other people will try to tell you that governments will stop Bitcoin and cryptocurrency. But as I already mentioned, the internet is more powerful than governments. Pandora's box has been opened, and this idea, whose time has come, cannot be stopped by any army or any government. At the time of recording this video, the total market cap of cryptocurrency is nearly $1.1 trillion. And it was just recently at $200 billion. And this looks like a parabolic move. But the potential market adoption of cryptocurrency is much larger. This $1 trillion number is really a drop in the bucket if you look at the total addressable markets that cryptocurrency can disrupt. Just currency in general is nearly a $90 trillion market. Again, cryptocurrency is just a $1 trillion market. The Winklevoss twins, who are big cryptocurrency bulls, they think that Bitcoin itself is like a digital gold and therefore should have that market cap. Gold's market cap today is around $8 trillion. And then you have to look deeper into rewriting the internet and rewriting smart contracts and anything else that decentralization can disrupt. Cryptocurrency has the opportunity to become the biggest asset class in the world. If you want to see more cryptocurrency content, please subscribe to the channel. If you've enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. And please let me know your thoughts down in the comment section. Hopefully you don't get censored by big tech. Please also note that all thoughts and opinions in this video are mine and mine only. Please make sure you consult with a professional before investing any of your own money. This video is just for inspirational and educational purposes only. Thank you for making it to the end of the video. Please type crypto in your comment if you did. And if you want to follow me for daily content, you can follow me on Instagram. My handle is rgiffin89. And I look forward to seeing you in next week's video. Have a great week, guys.